My name is Robert Platica, and I'm a member of the Scientific Advisory Board of the Dravet Syndrome Foundation in Spain. And I came to the conference today to network, to learn about how we can increase participation in clinical trials of people living with Dravet syndrome. So the Dravet Syndrome Foundation in Spain keeps really close contact with the families who are being helped by the association and who could participate in clinical trials. And so what we do is we consult them, and we're constantly checking in with them and kind of checking the temperature and what they would find acceptable and not. Hearing after trials have been conducted, what their experience was like, and taking that all on board and into consideration so that when sponsors do approach us with protocols where they'd like input on, we can reflect back to those conversations that we've had with the families, and if need be, even consult families on specific protocol items that may come up, and just make sure that their thoughts, their preferences are truly at least considered when the protocol is being designed and finalized. And while we realize not every change that patients or families request will be possible, we want to at least get their views and their preferences to the forefront as much as possible, because then it'll be a win-win, a win for the families who can participate in the trial and see the trial all the way through, hopefully get a therapeutic benefit for their child, and also a win for the sponsor who can collect data and have fewer dropouts. I think Spain is one of the countries in Europe that has one of the majority, or one of the most amount of clinical trials happening in Europe. So we're trying to do all our small part at the foundation to make it an attractive place for sponsors to come by, like I said, being well organized and keeping a constant dialogue with our families. And so when trial opportunities do come up, we can present those to our families, and then they can choose what's best for them. The role of patient organizations or foundations is very critical to act as an intermediary between the families on one side and the researchers or investigators or sponsors on the other side. We can't expect these families who are already having a lot of trouble managing day-to-day life with children with highly complex needs to also be able to have intense conversations with sponsors about very technical details. So that's where we can come in as the foundation and understand some of those aspects and then kind of translate them, if you will, to family-friendly or patient-friendly language. My key takeaway message so far would be that while patient centricity is on everyone's printed materials and posters, that we still have a long way to go to make that authentic and real when it comes to the experience of people living with chronic diseases. But conferences like this help at least to bridge that gap.